Hello, it's Denise Miller, and we are here for week 3 of the second month of our fourth quarter challenge. This month, the word is look. We're looking to see this week how we're doing right now. But before we go any further, I'd like to ask you if you like the content that I'm sharing, please do take the time to either hit the thumbs up or the heart, depending on the platform where you're watching me. Please do subscribe. And most of all, please do share because there are people you know who have no idea of who I am, who can make some great use of this material. So let us move on. I have a question for you. How's it working for you? How is your current plan serving you? Let's take a moment to take a deep dive and look at what's working in your life and your leadership. I want you to always remember that we don't just lead, we are whole people. So, whatever's working in our leadership is generally also working in all the areas of our lives. And what's not working in our leadership is also a challenge for all the areas of our lives. Remember, you have to regularly take a look at what's effective and what's ineffective. You can't just look at once a year and think it's going to be all right. You need to look at least once a month, and every now and then, perhaps once a week if you're going through a very challenging period. So remember, regularity matters. Regularity matters a lot. So, what's working? What are you doing that's working really well? What are you doing that people are looking at you and saying, you are doing it amazing? Think of 2 or 3 practices that you have incorporated that are working well for you in your career and in your leadership, and write them down. Don't think about, oh, well, I don't want to be boastful. I don't. No, write them down because if it's working for you, you need to know it and you need to keep it going. Also, look at what's not working. What can be improved? What has a slight ragged edge that's causing you to get caught up or to slow down? What are those things? Think about them. Reflect on the areas that could be improved. If we don't look at what can be improved, then we stand the chance of not improving our overall leadership and not reaching the goals that we want. And sometimes they're very small things. I'll give you an example from my life. I tend not to get enough sleep, and I tend not to get enough rest. I love what I'm doing, and I could literally do it 24/7. There are times that I have gotten by on 3 hours of sleep or worked 7 days in one week. Honestly, that's not at all healthy. Some of the people to whom I'm accountable actually remind me to get some sleep and to take some time off. When I do, I come back a lot more clear and I come back a lot more positive. You may have some of those same challenges, and like me, you need to just be quiet and take the criticism and run with it. Now, the other thing I suggest that you do is look at what's working for you and double down on that. Do more of it. Whatever that is, whether it's getting up in the morning and exercising, or going to the gym, or taking a run at lunchtime, or if you're in a warm climate, taking a swim every morning or every evening, whatever is working for you, whether it's sitting down with the people you lead on an individual basis for 5 minutes once every week or two and learning about what's going on in their lives, whatever is working for you, double down on it. Do more of it. Make sure that you stay consistent with it. Don't back off of that thing. Sometimes it feels not so genuine because you're intentionally doing something, but the more you do something, the more consistent you'll become at doing it, the more it will become a habit, and then the more it will become a part of you. It's very important that you stay the course, that you build those good habits up, and that you wipe away those things that are not working and replace them with things that will work better for you. I encourage you to own what works, work it and keep working it, and understand that's the thing that's going to help you do extremely well as you continue. Now, the one thing I want to ask you to do is to build on what's working and join in a community that will help you, that will give you some ideas, that will help you to build even more on what's working. If you're a woman and you would like to join a community of only women, there is the Ladies Leadership Loop, where we discuss the issues that women in leadership face. And if you're a gentleman and you'd like to belong to a community, then there is Peak, professional empowerment and knowledge. It's important that you have a community that has like-minded individuals who are doing the same kinds of things, who want to progress in their careers, who have goals, and they want to move ahead. Consider what I've spoken about today, write those things down, and let's move ahead together. Next week, we will have our final week of looking at what we need to do. Now, I would love for you to like this content. Please do share, and please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't just hang out with me. Show me a little love if you loved what I'm doing. Have a great week, and I look forward to next week, our last week of the second month of the fourth quarter challenge. Take care. Be well.